Hi, I'm CoachShayain. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're in West Palm Beach, Florida at a par 3 golf course. You guys, it's like you're in heaven. It's beautiful. It's incredible. We're just waiting because there's a group in front of us. But let's get started and let me tell you what they get in the CoachShayain 5-star rating. So let's get started.
As you can see by that intro, I had the best time. I just finished playing one of the top 3 par 3 courses in America. You guys, it is incredible. It is beautiful. It's so picturesque. You feel like, I want some moments you're like, is this real? Is this really happening? This all looks fake. Is this a movie set? So the back 9, you are literally along the beach and the ocean, and you can hear the waves, and it's a private beach, so there's not that many people there. So you just get to enjoy it. You're gonna see some videos that I've taken over here, but I know everyone's waiting for the 5-star review on what Palm Beach par 3 gets. So you know we always start with price. So this is something you need to be aware of. Yes, this golf course, even though it's a par 3, it can be expensive. $80 to $90 depending on what time of year you're going, and if you're going in the morning or before noon is always going to be peak. So right now I am in peak season. Like I've told you before, in Florida, around January to April is peak season because everyone from up north comes down south for the sunshine. So you have to be mindful and be aware of that. But because we're doing a budget-friendly series, I wouldn't want to guide you the wrong way. So what you need to do is you need to look at their tee sheet for after 2 o'clock. If you do that, you can and you will find time slots that are under $50. Now, I can't guarantee that you'll have 18 holes to play, but you definitely can if you are on a budget, and our budget is under $50, you can at least play 9 holes at Palm Beach par 3, which we love that. The city of Palm Beach owns it, so it's a public course. They have also told me that there's a rule, I guess, that no condos or no homes can be built on this, which is lovely. We always hope that it stays as the par 3 golf course. You guys, it's so packed with just locals, people visiting from out of town up north. I played with these 3 gentlemen. They were incredible. They were from New England. They were so much fun. I love meeting new people at golf courses because you don't know anybody, and then you just show up and you end up becoming really good friends, exchanging phone numbers and hanging out after for a drink. So this is one of the reasons I really enjoy golf. But let's get started. So Palm Beach gets 1 star for price because you can do it for under $50. It was $45. 9 holes walking. If you need a golf cart, they do charge additional for the golf cart. So walking, it's super easy. It's a very walkable golf course. One of the things you should be mindful of if you are playing this course, it is quite narrow. So we'll get into that under course conditions, but 1 star for price. Number 2, we always talk about customer service. Now, the customer service in the pro shop, incredible, so nice, almost too nice. Overly friendly. They didn't know that I was shooting a video and going to give them a ranking. Actually, the gentleman that I played with as well, they said the exact same thing, that they thought that the people in the pro shop were incredibly nice and just great. So that is fun. We love it. We're here for it. When I called on the phone twice also, they were very nice to me and very accommodating. But we had a little bit of an issue, and I don't know if it's something where they do it all the time because okay, so let me take a step back. 225 people play this par 3 golf course every single day. Keeping that in mind, pace of play and how people move through the golf course is massive. So we had an incident where I was supposed to start at 2:40 was my tee time, and I was there at 2:40 to give my receipt to the starter to start. And I was told that my group had already started. So I looked down at my watch and I see that it's not 2:40, so why did my group start without me? And I specifically knew because I checked in, and I was just told, oh, don't worry, just catch up to them. That whole situation just sat not the best with me, and I do understand that they're trying to keep pace moving, but if you have a tee time, you should stick to the tee time. You shouldn't let 3 people that checked in earlier than me go before me, and then you're rushing me and telling me to go catch up with them. So I'm gonna get off my soapbox, but I'm going to give them half a star for that. And then we have food and beverage. So in terms of food and beverage, I want to let you know that they do have a restaurant that is on property right above actually the pro shop. And the food is incredible because I ended up having dinner there. It's an Italian restaurant. Be mindful. If you are going and you want to grab a drink earlier, or if you want to eat, you should make a reservation. They are packed with all the local people that live in that area, especially in these winter months. So please make sure you make a reservation. If they say they're full, I would still try your luck at the end of your round to see if they have a table for 1 and 2, which is what I did, and ended up catching the sunset and just really enjoying my time there and having dinner. Keeping in mind, the dinner is incredible. It's very good. It's great Italian food, but it is extremely pricey. It's very Palm Beach prices. Okay, moving on. So they get a star for that because they have food and beverage on property, and also they have a cart person that drives around. So if you would like any adult beverages or Gatorade, because it's very hot, make sure that the cart person, they're always like roaming around, so you can grab a drink there. So that's perfect. So a star for that. So right now they're at 2.5 stars. Our favorite one is course condition and signature hole. So like I said, 13 onwards, you're on the coast. It's beautiful. And the first hole obviously is also really nice because you get to see the full scenery of everything. So, I mean, there's picturesque moments in every corner that you go. You'll see tons of videos right now from me just like enjoying it, and just, yeah, it's incredible. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. In terms of course condition, so because 225 people play every day, you can imagine the greens are actually not full of divots or ball marks or anything. They are just really, really slow. There were tons of holes that had tons of ball marks that people hadn't fixed, which is quite tragic and really sad. They should fix them. But the greens are extremely slow, like deceivingly slow. So from the other par 3 courses that you have already watched my previous videos, and if you haven't, at the end, you will see it right up here, will be all my other budget-friendly videos, so make sure you watch those. But the greens are very, very slow. So I'm trying to understand. They did tell me it's a certain type of grass that I'm gonna have in the comments below in the description, the specific name of the grass. But I'm going to give them a star, but just be mindful that because of how many rounds that get played on there, they are, the greens are slow, and please fix your divot marks if you're going to that golf course. A really cool fun fact though, since we're talking about the course, is that they have their own beehive there, and they make their own honey and they sell it in the pro shop. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? So a local beekeeper does all of this for them, and they sell the honey in the pro shop. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Pretty sure it's on hole 13, if memory serves me right. As I mentioned, if you're a beginner golfer, please be mindful that this is actually a very narrow par 3 course. And you are also parallel to the road. So on the front 9, you are very much on the left-hand side will be the road and cars going, and then there's you. And then when you cross the street, it's very similar. On the right-hand side, there's cars, and then there's you. So if you are brand new, I would go and practice a little bit. They have a driving range and they have a practice area, which I wish somebody had told me because nobody did. Otherwise, I would have used those facilities. So if you're in town and you can't make it onto the golf course, make sure to check out their driving range and their practice greens. You can work on your short game and then maybe go up and have a bite or go and check out the beach. It's beautiful. So they do have that. Now, so they get a star for that. So they're at 3.5 stars. The last one is pace of play. Pace of play was, I would say, slower than all the other courses that I've been to. But at the same time, when I had the pro shop, I asked them how long it would take, and they did mention that it does take about 2.5 to 2 hours and 45 minutes to play 18 holes. And it actually did take us that long. So our tee time was 2:40, which you've already heard my story. And we ended at 5:20. So it does take longer than I would say other par 3 courses, even though they have a few holes that are like, 80 yards or 60 yards, like quite short. But it's good. I did not rent clubs here, but I'm sure they have some. I will find out and I'll put them in the comments below. Give them a call. They're really great over the phone. They're extremely helpful. And if you have any other questions, please let me know in the comments below as well. Let me know if you get to experience it. It's honestly beautiful. I would love to give them 5 out of 5 stars, but I will give them a star for pace of play because when I started, I did ask them how long it takes, and it did take exactly how long they told me. And we also let somebody that was behind us go in front of us. It was a single player, so they get a star for that. So Palm Beach Par 3, to wrap it up, gets 4.5 with a little bit of a mishap in the start in the customer service area. And if, the greens, we all know that the greens, we hope that they're a little bit faster, but they're just not. So 4.5 for them. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And then in the comments below, let me know if you ever get the chance to go experience it and if you have any other questions about Palm Beach Par 3. Thanks for watching. Click the subscribe button and the like button, and we'll see you next time.